This is small talk purgatory, what Tinder taught me about love. When I ended up single in a small town, I turned to a dating app. But finding someone fully and messily human was harder than I thought. I did not intend to be single in the rural village where I live. I'd moved there with my fiance after taking a good job at the local university. We'd bought a house with room enough for children. Then the wedding was off and I found myself single in a town where the non-student population is 1,236 people. I briefly considered flirting with the cute local bartender, the cute local mailman, then realized the foolishness of limiting my ability to do things such as get mail or get drunk in a town with only 1,235 other adults. For the first time in my life, I decided to date online. The thing about talking to people on Tinder is that it is boring. I am an obnoxious kind of conversation snob and have a pathologically low threshold for small talk. I love people who fall into the category of smart sad people flaunting their intelligence with panache. I love Shakespeare's fools and Elizabeth Bennet and Cyrano de Bergerac. I love Gilmore Girls and The West Wing and Rick and Morty. I want a conversation partner who travels through an abundance of interesting material at breakneck speed, shouting over their shoulder at me, "Keep up." I want a conversation partner who assumes I am up for the challenge, who assumes the best of me. It will not surprise you to learn that this is a totally batshit way to approach Tinder and that, for my snobbery, I paid a price. The first man I chatted with who met my conversational standards was an academic, a musician. He taught refugee children how to play steel drums. He had a dark sense of humor, he was witty, and he laid all his baggage out there on the line right away. Even through a little chat window it was obvious he was fully and messily human, which I loved, and so we chatted all day long, for days, and I could not wait to meet him. Reality was different. What had seemed passionate and daring online, turned out to be alarmingly intense. There were multiple bouts of tears, there were proposed road trips to Florida to meet his mother and dog, there was an unexpected accordion serenade, and there was the assertion that I would make a very beautiful pregnant woman. Listen, I think a man who can cry is an evolved man. I hope to someday have kids, which, I suppose, would entail being, for a time, a pregnant woman. I even like the accordion. None of this was bad on its own, but it was so much. After I said I didn't want to date anymore, he sent me adorable letterpress cards in the mail with upsetting notes inside that said he was upset, no, angry, that I wouldn't give us a shot. I chalked this experience up to bad luck, and continued to only date people with whom I had interesting. For more on this story, visit the news article link.